Hey, welcome to a new video. We are still in Italy and today I'm in a really special place in the middle of the Umbria region, really beautiful area of Italy. And we're just about to meet a guy called Andrea that has turned his passion for a very specific car into an interesting side business, which kind of brings in together his amazing collection of MX-5s. This is Miata land. We're here to visit a really interesting collection that is also part of a resort in this beautiful restored kind of country home. You're able to come here, check into some of the rooms here and also do some tours with the MX-5s that Andrea has collected. And we're going to find out all about the business and all about the passion for the Mazda MX-5, Miata, Yunus Roadster, whatever you want to call it. And check out inside where Andrea has kind of like collected a lot of miscellaneous Mazda related stuff along with a lot of motorsport memorabilia. He's also into bikes, so we'll check out what this place is all about. So Andrea is actually away right now in one of his tours, but while we wait for him to return, we'll check out how this place is laid out. You can see this beautiful kind of like old restored farmhouse. MX-5s everywhere, different generations. And this is the main entrance into Andrea's office and private little collection. We'll head inside and start taking a look at this very special area. So as soon as you come in, you can kind of start seeing all the stuff he's collected and some of the merch that he has kind of like put together for people to visit the resort here. There's Miata land t-shirts and keychains and mugs and all sorts of stuff for sale. And then you get into the main kind of area here with really special bikes laid out for everybody to check out, including a massive bookshelf here filled up with books, magazines, and MOOCs from Japan, catalogs, you name it, it's here. There's a crazy collection of really rare steering wheels. You can see one from the EB110 Bugatti, old BBS steering wheel, some Ital design stuff. We have original Nardi wheel from an NA or an NB, Benetton Formula One Momo with all the colors. A really interesting one from history, all the way down to these two. So there's also lots of scale models here, and of course big emphasis on Mazda. A few RX-7s around here. There's a model Wankel engine here. So much stuff to go through. You could literally like spend days sitting on the sofa going through some of the catalogs and books that have been collected. There's a lot of replica helmets. You've got Senna's legendary Honda helmet. A lot of F1 helmets over here. You see Nigel Mansell's one here, Michael Schumacher. And there's obviously some real ones too, because this has an autograph right there on the visor. Let's start looking at some of the bikes in here, starting off with this Benelli Tornado 3. This is a 900cc bike, probably from like 20 plus years ago. Very, very rare. It even has the actual Tornado 3 carpet laid underneath. We have an MV Agusta Corse here. Beautiful hand-built machine. One of my favorites right here, the Ducati 996. You can see the outside swimming pool area there. We'll go and check out later on. Over here we have the Aprilia RSV 1000. Another sick bike from back in the day. And if we go over into this separate room here, there's a few more. Starting off with a Kawasaki Ninja, a VTR SP1, but something really, really special for me. This was literally my dream bike in high school, the Suzuki RGV Gamma 250. still on the original body plates. Amazing stuff. 22,000 kilometers on it. So sick. But the thing we are here for is actually out there. You can see the barn with the Miata land writing on it. That is where Andrea will be showing his 50 plus car collection, and we'll get to that as soon as Andrea comes back from his tour. In the meantime, we'll check out the rest of this amazing villa. Okay, so we are here with the owner, Andrea, and basically I would just love to understand, one, why you've managed to accumulate 52, 53 Miatas in Italy. Like, where does the passion come from? Like, what kind of led you into creating this?
Yeah, we create, let's say, the collection not at first. So I was always passionate for this car from the very beginning, 1989.
Yeah.
And at that time I was at university, so no chance to buy one Miata. And I bought the first one in 1998, an NA used from Germany. So gray import, nothing special. Yeah. But I was completely in love with the car. And then I sold the NA to buy an NB green, was a limited edition for Italy, the Miracle, and was something special. I was forced to give as a trade-in the NA, and then I pay in around 6 years of monthly payment, just to have a monthly payment that I was, let's say, ready to pay. Yeah. And I would regret too much to have sold the NA, and I said I need to buy an NA and stop to sell this kind of car. And the result is a little bit. Yeah. But also I think it was the right period, because it was the starting of the web, so it was easy to find the information. I was always attracted by limited edition. Was easy to have a dialogue with Japanese people, and so I started to buy the first car in Japan. Then I have the car shipped to UK. I was often in UK for my business that is not Miata, and I always worked for automotive brands. And so I put in place this kind of process. So I buy in Japan, have the car shipped in UK, registered in the UK, and then I drove back.
To make it easier for registration type thing?
Yes, yeah. A lot easier compared to Italy. Direct is impossible. And then, because I also bought and read lots of magazines, newspapers, books on the Miata, so I knew very well all the limited edition, and I start to search this kind of cars.
And before we go inside and you show me like some of the most, I guess, special models that you own, like what was the idea behind creating like the resort here? Because you've put together a very special place where people are able to come here and stay in, beautiful kind of like idyllic location in Italy, relax, and then do tours with your cars.
Yeah, the concept is to share, because this is something that probably is not easy to understand, but sometimes was something like the cars that ask me why you took me from Japan and now I'm here to do what? So probably the real reason is to share with other enthusiasts or ready to be enthusiasts this kind of car concept more than a car. And also there are tons of enthusiasts all around the world, US, Canada, Australia, Japan. And this is the most important collection in the world. So I never liked a static collection, so like a picture. I think it's quite better to share this. Obviously, not all the cars, it's impossible, but let the cars alive with
They have
people.
a purpose, basically, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And weren't you behind the world's biggest Miata gathering?
What do you mean?
I heard that you were, like you organized like the biggest meeting
No, I was part.
Part of it, okay.
Yeah,
and that was in Italy, right?
Yes, it was in Italy. It was in Modena, 2022.
Okay.
And we set the new record for a rally with all the cars, all the same cars, so MX-5 Miata, all in a truck with 707 cars at the same moment. And to set the record, we should do 3 laps without stopping. That seems easy.
That's a lot of cars, though.
Yes, for Modena, that is a little truck.
It's a little tiny truck.
And was not easy. Also, I had 9 cars there, some with journalists.
Yeah.
So I fear a lot because it was in September, very high temperature, always first gear and clutch. But at the very end, we did this famous 3 laps. It was also with the presence of Nobuhiro Yamamoto there with all the Mazda management. It was fun. It was fun.
Amazing. Should we take a look at some of your favorite special versions, I guess?
Yeah. Follow me. But this is the latest I collect. This is the Cup, 1999. Yeah. Because Mazda in Italy, had the challenge for Miata, 1999, 2000, 2001. And I really focused on numbers, special numbers on cars. This is the number 1 that they produce, and it's the only one with 2 seats. And Mazda, at every race, invited a VIP person, a singer, an aircoman, a MotoGP racer, whatever it is, and they did the race. I have lots of books, obviously are Italian, let's say famous people, not US, but was fun. And the second seats was for the instructor, just to give some advice in the free practice.
Right.
So imagine a famous singer that will be in a race with other.
Being forced to race.
Was fun. And I'm not sure if I want to put this car in pristine condition or leave as
Keep
is.
It as is, yeah.
That is the latest race that I like a lot. And obviously for me, all these cars are special, but some are a little bit more special. Like this one, this is the most sought after of the NDs, is the Yamamoto signature. 4 units, and this is the number 1 out of 4. The car is set with the all-in suspension, special NK wheels, semi-slick tires, the big Brembo braking kit that taken from the Cup in US, special interior. But most important, we present this car here in May 2018 with all the journalists, and was also the launch for Miataland. So
wasn't this a 1600 engine, right?
It's 1.5.
1.5.
Yeah, because we try to convince Mr. Yamamoto that we should prefer the 2-liter.
Yeah.
But I said no. The perfect engine for the ND is 1.5, and we finished the chat. But in this garage, this car, on a let me say a tour like we do with guests, is in absolute the fastest. Despite the engine in stock, yes, you cannot reach the limit.
Yeah.
When you have the semi-slick tires on the right temperature with the right grip, it's impossible. The more you go, and the more you have grip. So it's a little bit dangerous. Honestly.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And then, for me, the most special are the M2s. M2 Incorporated was a company founded by Mazda in 1990, just to make very special cars. was like a research and development department for Mazda. But they, in their history, that was short, only 5 years, they did 3 cars for sales. The 1001, that was the first, and this car is so special because it increased the horsepower from 115 to 131, but more important, it decreased the overall weight of 100 kilos.
Wow, that's substantial.
Yes, it's 10% less than a standard Yunus Rooster. So there is no power steering, no electric windows, no center console, a beautiful roll bar in aluminum. It's a joy to drive. And also they sold this car at a very high price, but they received lots of requests. Because in 1990, 1991, the Miata was requested all over the world. And so at the very end, they did only 300 units, all numbered. This is the number 062. And they received a request for almost 600 customers who paid the deposit. And they stopped sales and made the lottery, just to understand who will be the owner of the first 300. That's beautiful. Yeah. It's typical Japanese.
I love the bumper with the yellow fog lights. It's such an iconic look.
There's magnesium wheel rims. Let's say the rev at minimum is not regular. That is something shocking for a Japanese.
They let it a little bit lumpy.
It seems more an Alfa Romeo, and then you need to reach 3,000.
And it smooths out.
And then they 1 year later, they produced the 1002. This is more cafe racer car, sports car. This is more luxury. Look at the
leather interior.
It's ivory leather interior with all suede on the dash, because Alcantara didn't exist in 1992. And look at the wooden parts that are oak wood.
The classic touches.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And the same story, 300 units. This is the number 007. And I remember when I bought the first original M2 brochure in Japan. I was incredible. I have an original M2 brochure. Was really, really fabulous. Now in Europe, there are 5 M2s. There are 1, 2, 3, the 1028, this black one.
This black one here.
4, another 1002, and 5, the 1001.
So you own all of them?
No, I import.
Oh, you import, right, okay.
Yeah, but I'm in love with the Miata, the MX-5, and I'm crazy for M2s. They are really the peak. And then, just to complete the series, this is a very special NC. NC is the third generation, and probably it's not a bad car. I like the NC. But if you need to rank the series, I'm not sure who will be the first. I'm sure that the NC will be the fourth.
Right.
The only problem is to have 3 beautiful sisters. Okay, this is the only problem of the NC. But this one is the open race, was done by Mazda of Europe in 31 units, 2009, just to celebrate 20 years of MX-5. And they did the European Championship 2010.
Right.
It's a race car, but it's road legal.
Oh, okay.
So
it's kind of like a Group N.
Yes. But the roll cage, the race clutch, it's magnesium wheel rims are not road legal, but nobody knows, so you can stay in a safety area. And it's super fun. We always be stopped by police every time we use this car, but then we have all the documents, so
they let you go.
The question is, how is fast? Where are you going? Which kind of truck are you going? This is not a limited edition. It's not done by Mazda, but it's a kit car from UK, and it's called GTO because it's all fiberglass and reminds the Ferraris of the 60s.
Intakes.
And then there are lots of limited edition because every year, at least once a year, for Japan and for US, Mazda release a special and unique limited edition with unique color and unique combination, color external and interior.
Yeah.
And especially on NA, because at that time you could do some modification, so the limited slip diff, shocks, something in the engine, gearbox. Now the limited edition are just color,
sure,
just cosmetic difference.
And you have a pretty funky looking.
Yeah, this is the Frog Eye.
Frog Eyed.
Yeah, the Frog Eye. That is the copy, or it reminds you of Austin LA Sprite. There was a very tiny roadster of the 60s, and I think it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
What was the company that made this in Japan? It's not Mitsuoka, is it?
No.
No.
No. No. It's not exist anymore,
right,
because they close.
Very specific design.
I think 2010.
Right.
And honestly, this kit were not so, let me say, searched. When I bought, I liked a lot, but was not high price. And then I searched 2 years ago for a friend of mine. It's impossible to find.
There you go.
As usual.
And I also hear you have V8 powered.
Yeah.
V8 swapped.
Yeah. It's obviously it's a US modification.
Yeah, no surprise.
No. From Monster Motorsport in California.
Yeah.
And it's the main difference is that the engine is not the Mazda 4-cylinder 1.6 or 1.8, but it's a Ford 5-liter V8 supercharger. The same engine of the Mustang Shelby in 1993.
Oh wow! I thought it was an LS, but it's actually a Ford.
No. This was before the LS conversion.
So how much horsepower is this?
430 with this pulley. Then you can adjust with pulley. But
so basically, like wheel spin every gear.
It's impossible to drive, honestly.
That sounds like fun.
And the overall weight increase is only 14 kilos.
Aluminium.
Exactly. And also they did a great work because they put the engine as much as possible near the cockpit. So also the weight distribution is quite similar.
What gearbox did
it's a Tramac T5.
The T5.
So you lose the joystick pleasure of the MX-5, but
it becomes a truck type.
Yeah. It's a little bit more concentrated. Obviously, you need to manage this power. But this car was very special because they did only 50 units, Mega Monster, so with the supercharger.
Yeah.
And this is the number 2, was the car of the owner of Mega Monster. And this car has less than 5,000 miles.
Wow.
It's not registered.
You can't register this in Italy, right?
No, you could. Yeah. You could, but because of tax.
The Superbollo.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that would be another great Italian invention of punishing people for enjoying fast cars. But hopefully, I hear it might actually be removed in the coming years, maybe.
They always announced it.
Yeah, but they never actually do
never
it.
Cut. Never cut.
So I guess I have one final question for you. Like, are there more coming? Are you going to add to this?
As you can see, we have a big problem in terms of space.
Yeah.
So we have no space at all.
You have to go vertical.
Yes, probably understand. Yes. I always search. There are always some limited edition that I search for. But now is a lot more difficult if you compare to 10 years ago, 15 years ago. There are less limited edition and the price goes up crazy. Yeah. So, yeah, but I always search. The right answer is this. Despite the space, despite everything, yeah, I'm really in love with this car.
I can tell. Well, thank you very much for the tour. It's been fun learning about your passion and
thank you for coming.
Your amazing collection.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I hope you enjoyed checking out Andrea's really interesting and unique collection. Something I would have never have expected to find here in Italy. But then again, you know, it's the passion that drives people, and he's really pushed it to the limits and actually turned it into a bit of a way for him to share that passion with other people that, you know, enjoy not only the Miata MX-5 Roadster, but cars in general. They can come here, say it is beautiful villa here, enjoy the pool, enjoy the collection, and take cars out for a drive. So another way that you can come to Italy and experience a bit of fun around cars in a unique way. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you check back soon for more and hit that subscribe button. We'll have more stuff coming from Italy and around the world.